Greetings everyone, and Great here of another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as US forces, we have the PorkChop Express. Interesting name. Spawn north side as the Panzer Elite. We have Magical Anime Girl, which sounds a bit more reasonable name than PorkChop Express. PorkChop. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying the word pork. Though I'm not a big fan of pig. I like cow. Chicken's not bad. Deer and bison's pretty good. Do not have the barracks going on up. Do we see any additional engineers? No additional engineers. Of course, we do got a squad of Panzer Grenadiers. He's probably not going to get out 2nd Kettengrad. Though this map's not uncommon to go 2nd Kettengrad, there's a lot of distances to cover here. Engineers signing for the right side of the map to capture these points there. Rifleman should be on its way out. Now I got the Panzer Grenadiers pushing down south. Does get upgraded to G43 immediately. Other Panzer Grenadier squad pull on the field, and looks like the Panzer players eyeing for munitions sectors. The probably could go for the plus 16 first, but nope, he's eyeing for a path towards a fuel point while maintaining supply and maintaining additional income, because plus 5 is greater than plus 0.
Munitions depot is ours.
Engineers will capture this munitions point, the fuel point, and eyeing for just a general capping over here, though this engineer is eyeing for a more center. Panzer Grenadiers may get a bit damaged there. Rifleman here to support. The Rifleman squad get behind this light cover. Well, I should get behind that light cover, but now it's going to be outgunned 2 versus 1. Second Rifleman squad on the build queue. Now we got the Rifleman squad eyeing for a bit of heavy cover there. Very nice. There is heavy cover around this spotlight. Doesn't decide in that garrison with the wounded squad. There is 3 windows there, so that is a good fighting point there for the Panzer Grenadiers. In Company Heroes 2, heavy cover or garrison cover, it provides less protection than heavy cover. So maybe good idea to focus down this garrison, though I'm not sure how it is in Company Heroes 1. Engineer squad may get wiped out, down to 1 model. And does not get taken out there. Does manage to skip out there, but barely. Engineers will probably find the Kettengrad relatively soon. Rifle squad still finding a way good, flanked by additional Panzer Grenadier. This Rifle squad will make its way forward. There's no windows inside, but this Panzer Grenadier squad will need to fall back relatively soon. Maybe a good idea to start focusing on the G43 squad. This Panzer Grenadier squad does soft retreat outside the garrison and does full retreat now. Rifle squad may be eyeing for the garrison himself. And they see the window open there, and maybe actually garrisoned by the Panzer Grenadier. We took a bad path there. This Rifle squad could start engaging there. This Rifle squad is going to get hit significantly right there. The other Panzer Grenadier does fall back. This Rifle squad may want to rotate around. This Rifle squad could advance towards light cover. There is an opening there, so it's a reasonable spot for them to actually advance forward to this heavy cover here as well. And apparently this guy provides light cover, while these two provide heavy cover, if I'm reading this correctly. Kettengrad does get forced back by the engineers. This point was captured up, but it's out of supply, and will be out of supply for both players. Additional Rifleman squad now deployed out in the field. No base healing just yet. Got 2 Riflemen or Panzer Grenadiers right there. This Rifle squad soft streets away. This Rifle squad is severely damaged. Panzer Grenadiers push away forward. Got this Rifle squad behind some light cover. This Rifle squad is engaged at very close range. This Rifle squad advancing forward. Has 5 models left, so the inside the garrison is not a terrible idea. Not the greatest, but not bad either. It's only limited to 3 Rifleman models on this side. We'll potentially find some models on this side as well, firing. He is firing. Panzer Grenadiers engaging inside this crater, so there's a little bit of light cover there. Rifle squad does get out of the garrison there to get more rifles firing. And all these Rifle squads push forward. They're all quite damaged and wounded. This one needs a fallback sooner rather than later. Is severely wounded. Sorry, focus fire the G43 squad, pushing back, and with 2 models still alive but severely damaged, it will have trouble in the next engagement. The Kenning does go and drive on by as well. We do not see a triage center back here. We do have additional riflemen, designed for 4 riflemen. Does have 1 command point as well.
Fuel supply is ours.
You know how the cutoff point over here being captured on up.
Capture complete. This point
Doesn't get the VP. This VP has now been captured, so we do have a slight VP advantage for the US player. And this rifle squad to iron the capture the point as well. Won't be able to do much in combat. It's only good at right now for capping. Nor this squad. This squad can easily get hit and forced back. It is very wounded. He's going to need a triage center sooner or later to get his squads healed up. Does fall back to the squad now. Does drop a model. There's a squad advancing on forward as well. Immediately withdraws it as well. Got the engineer over here, eyeing for a flamethrower. Howdy. Rifle squad advancing on forward, do a bit of heavy cover there. These two Panzer Grenadiers eyeing to push up north do soon have the flamethrower. The flamethrower is now available. Of course, the two Panzer Grenadier squads, one with the G43 here, he could pin it down, and the other squad could just take pot shots at him. The flamethrower engineer may want to get inside one of these garrisons to get some sauerkraut extra crispy. Thank you. I tried to do casting, every single day, barring some interruptions. Rifle squad's now moving around. We got the flamethrower engineer. Does get any flamethrowers off there. The flamethrower's out of range. Does get some fire there. And we got a text message. Rifleman squads advance forward, gain a bit of damage there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Got all 5 Panzer Grenadiers in this region, so that's a lot of firepower. He does have 2 rifleman squads here. He needs to find some good heavy cover and just hold the line. The chase of his opponent is going to advance forward on him is very likely. He sees a lot of squads there, which also means this engineer squad can go around and capture up points. Well, that's why I cast a lot of games, to satisfy a lot of different people. Oh, great. Another great ant's going to hospital. May lose another family member soon. Sorry, text message came in. Flamethrower engineer does fall back now. Riflemen making their advance forward. Got this 2 rifle squads in this garrison.
Enemy unit.
Oh, does he got a cat and grab there? These rifle squads may want to get tugged this with the face in order to get some good heavy cover there. These rifle squads may want to back right there. There's some light cover for them to fight from. And both these rifle squads are falling back. I cannot stand Company Heroes 3. I refuse to touch it anymore. I played it for 4 hours and was severely dissatisfied. It was and also, it's a major insult was how they didn't even have a proper person to even just create icons for that game. They were using placeholder icons, even icons were inaccurate to what the unit actually was, like using WC51 for the Jeep. Like, seriously, they took no time for icons. Let's get some good body blocking there. Triage center now deployed on the field, which will get some good healing here. And this rifleman squad will be wiped out. Does he need to deploy out another rifleman squad here? Yeah, for right now, Company Heroes 1, Company Heroes 3 is rapidly losing players as well. It's soon going to have the same player base as Company Heroes 1. Company Heroes 1 right now has, I think, like 1,000 users per month. Company Heroes 3, according to Steam charts, has 1.5 thousand. That's not a lot. Company Heroes 2, I think, is still strong around 3,000.
We got a full combat load.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off
Yard
from
is
supply.
now operational.
Supply yard now
Losing
complete.
ground out there.
Engineers ready. Check your ammo. Clear your sides. Awaiting your orders,
Rifleman
sir.
getting reinforced. The engineer's getting healed up. He does have a bit of fuel to work with, but not eyeing to advance
Supply lines
to
are
the
broken.
motor
We have
pool.
territory
Looks
cut
like
off
we
from supply.
fight today. Try to hit us.
Engineers are fighting from light cover. Do not got the 2-2 now deployed on the field. He do gain a bit of damage. I don't think he has sticky bombs. There's sticky bombs being researched. Oh, it is actually the same engine, just a more modernized engine. I'm not exactly sure precisely on when it comes to Company Heroes 3, but when it comes to Age of Empires 4, it is the same engines as Company Heroes 2, and probably Company Heroes 1. Honestly, the design aspect is not really my issue. It's like the fact that things like attack move when I was playing was buggy. Like how they broke things out working fine, like attack move, like core aspects of the engine. Company Heroes 2 did quite a bit in when it comes to quality of life change compared to Company Heroes 1. Like the vaulting system's nice. How the weapon system, the heavy weapons seem a bit more responsive. The cover set, the less flinching around cover. Overall, I think Company Heroes 2 did a lot of quality of life stuff better. Balance of wise and faction design is always debatable, but seeing how they made the factions less symmetrical compared to like the fact that Oka didn't even have MG, non-doctor MG, did cause some big issues. Where like OKW faction design initially was pretty bad. There's good symmetrical or asymmetrical, and there's bad asymmetrical, and Opisu had a lot of bad asymmetrical they had to remove. And then I made it more symmetrical in my mod, as well as making it less symmetrical. Off on power shoot raining on in over here. Does retreat it back, probably a little bit too early. He could just walked away. Off on power shoot does take more time to fall than, say, officer artillery, British officer artillery. Oh, that model went flying. And now the Flame Engineer does fall back.
Our forces are taking
Flame Engineer
casualties.
does get wiped
The enemy
out.
is down to 300 points. Ready to fight.
We do have a weapon support center. He may need an AT gun. He's went for infantry doctrine. The chance of going for airborne for the paratrooper AT guns is not a possibility anymore. Also, one big problem I have with Company Heroes 3 is the sound design.
We are losing a victory point.
In both Company Heroes 1 and Company Heroes 2, you can hear the rifle fire reasonably well. You can make sound effects were good. In the short time I played Company Heroes 3, could hardly even hear the M1 Garrons or the riflemen. Like it's also a big issue as well when it comes to a lot of newer games, where I feel like newer generation of game developers can't get sound design right. I mean, prime example in my opinion is probably Halo 2. If you look at the remake where it has like the change between the old graphics and new graphics, the old graphics sound design was excellent. New sound design was horrendously bad. Also, the fact that I just couldn't even hear them. I should be able to, like, you can hear the artillery and the Garrons. In Company Heroes 3, if there's a big explosion like this, you can't hear anything else. Where it drowns out, makes everything else quieter, so you can't hear what's going on. Because in my opinion, when it comes to both Company Heroes 1 and Company Heroes 2, sound plays a bigger role than the design of the model. If literally the same, if the model had a rifle, same weapon, but had two different sound effects, you probably wouldn't even notice the fact that it's actually the exact same model rifle. The different sound effects will give indications of two different things.
Losing a fuel point.
Also, it's not even real sounds, just a reasonable sound. Both these games, the guns have punch to them for the most part, barring some guns here and there. In Company Heroes 3, I couldn't even hear rifle fire. I use Halo. Did I say Company Heroes 2? Halo 2 as a prime example of good and bad sound design. Because I hate the new sound design they've been using in the Halo games. And while the old ones, each weapon had good punch and distinguish. New games, the sound design, I can't even tell you what is. It sounds horrendously bad, all of them.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Rifle squad does receive a bit of fire there. We got an STG squad potentially on the retreat. Got off at power shoot here, which will depending to scatter. Gets a good hit there on one of the Panzer Grenadiers. That squad needs to fall back. Rifleman backing himself a corner. He may still might get it lost, but the howitzer barrage does stall his opponent out. Got the Rifleman squad advancing forward. This dude has the creative damage there, needs to fall back. He's about to go down to small arms fire. XG squad getting some good damage here as well. And he may actually lose it. Did I hear an incendiary grenade? I hear explosions. I'm not sure what I'm hearing though. He's trying to blitz down the sniper. Sniper does camouflage there. And that is traversable terrain. He needs to get inside the building and hop on the outside. May want to turn off camouflage. Hop on the other side. There we go. He does escape out of there. Rifle squad can provide a sticky bomb protection. Does get damage and crit on that one. The other one does manage to escape on out there with barely any health remaining. This one could be pursued by the small arms fire. And looks like the 2-2 falling on back. Good damage there onto the
losing ground out there.
Panzer Grenadiers captured the flank. Both upgraded G43s. I'm for the fuel point and for the VP. And let's go ahead and switch over to the UC AT gun here. Very nice. Let's switch over to the Panzer League player. Let's see what we see. Panzer Command, Jaeger Command, Kampfgruppe Company going for Panzerstruck upgrade. You may be eyeing for Panthers. Panther got doctoral lock-in of the Luftwaffe ground forces to deploy them out. Does have 3 command points. Maybe able to blow a verbal in. This is still need repair. The Luftwaffe ground squad is going to fix that. He does have light TF track in reserve just in case of any advancing Greyhound, but right now there's not any Greyhound on the field. So he does have a motor pool, so it's still a possibility. Panzer Grenadiers now pushing forward, trying to get some points captured on up.
Our Luftwaffe brothers are available for deployment.
Kaliningrad has received a bit of repairs. He has rebuilt it, and now you can get camouflage Kaliningrad as well. Activate Panther battle group now available. Rifle squad, it gets some good damage there. It does suppress. Rifle grenades been thrown, gets some great damage there. Flaming Shooter still gets suppressed as well. Got multiple rifle squads here. Force back all those Panzer Grenadiers. Great grenade right there. Overall, bad engagement opportunity for the US player, but he did pull it out with a great grenade. Damage on the barracks. Didn't take any damage there. Generally, small arms fire just does not do much damage for the structures in this game. Probably just not good. 2-2. Backs on off, does not receive a sticky bomb there. Luftwaffe ground forces region to do slightly damage. He does spot the Luftwaffe ground forces there, so he knows what doctrine his opponent's gone for. This Kattegat can be recovered by a Birkentiga, so that may be a good idea. Probably not. The 2 advancing forward, receiving a bit of damage there from the Rifleman. Rifleman does get inside the garrison, or maybe not. Could have potentially got a sticky bomb off there. Now it's in the back line. He may find the sniper. Sniper's efficiency 1. AT gun set up at a bad angle. Get a bit of small arms fire there. Sniper does camouflage away, so he does save the sniper. Does find a shot over here. AT gun can't fire through the crane. Another 2-2 now pulling the field. He has 2 2-2s. Could do damage to the structure that looks like a camping spot. Essentially. But of course, can't really camp it. His opponent could just retreat back and then move units out this way. Speaking of which, now there's an M2 right there. Panzer Grenadiers see a bit of fire there. Both squads do fall back. This one may drop a model. I don't think it's going to get wiped out. One model does go down. It's actually pretty close to being wiped out. Let's get a sticky bomb right there. STG squad engaging the rifle squad at close range. Rifle squad does fall back. Having trouble engage the M1 AT gun here. Setting up, trying to hit the other M1 222. Does get a pair of secret bombs there, likely get the kill off. M1 AT gun does whiff a shot. And there goes that 222. AT gun will get overran and gets wiped out. He could bring the M2 howitzer to the barrage region. Of course, he won't be able to really capture up the AT gun without the 4-man squad. M2 raining on in, may destroy his own AT gun here.
We're losing a munitions point.
Oh, you mean it looks like camping as in a tent? Yep. I slept into a similar tent like this in Kuwait. Of course, it's a newer variant. It was actually round on top, so it's actually not similar. But yeah, U.S. military still uses tents nowadays. My 6-month deployment to Kuwait, I was sleeping in a tent the entire time. Luckily, the AC only broke once.
Ready.
And it only got up to 130 inside the tent.
Ready.
It was only a little bit warmer than outside, it was around 120. Knights of Grenadiers do get forced back there, that's TG squad, down to 1 model.
Got resistance here.
I tente in English, same as French.
Cut off from supply.
I'm not sure what you're saying right there. My apologies. You got the Ekateringrad camouflaging forward, does get spotted. Try to go for a sticky bomb there, unsuccessful.
We got a full combat load. Covering fire. We lost the man. Coming up on your right 6.
Oh, or maybe you're referring to the fact that the word we use in English is tent.
Anti-tank, ready for order. 57mm.
Oh, Kaliningrad, or... I guess the Kaliningrad may have went down to a sticky bomb. Wasn't paying attention. Does take up the landmine there. Knights of Grenadiers now push way forward, armed with G43s. M2 raining on in somewhere. So way back here, he's actually barraging the base. Rifleman squad, CPDS autocannon fire and STG fire. Got a rifleman squad here. Got a good number of Panzer Grenadiers and the Luftwaffe squad here. This rifleman squad may need to fall back sooner rather than later because right now just severely outnumbered. Rifleman squad advancing forward with the flame engineer in the front.
Unit down.
Oh, was that a grenade? A grenade got a full wipe there. Oof. I don't think he... I think the Kaliningrad was already dead unless there was a different landmine there. If that was the case, whoops. Rifle squads push right forward. Tutus going to have a lot of good targets in front of them, but they are getting whittled down by the bars. They're really pursuing those 222s. There's a flame engineer for back capping, but the rifleman squads on open ground. They're going to get ripped apart by the autocannons. Overall, good trade for the armored cars. Does get inside some of these garrisons, very nice. Does get a bit of fire on light T half track. Not sure if he actually spotted that, but now knows of it.
Enemy unit down.
Incendiary mortar? I guess there's a mortar half track somewhere. Kaliningrad right there. Mortar half track here. AT gun trying to engage light half track. Does get a damage crit there onto this one. The bars do decent damage versus these light vehicles. AT gun fires a miss there. And both these 222s have damage engines. This rifle squad will not be able to pursue. Does take out one of the bars. And now trying to go for the off-high power shoot right here. May get a good hit. Does get a good hit.
Losing ground out
Lost
there.
both the 222s there. That's quite significant. Got 4
Heavy
rifle
infantry
squads. Get some
reserves
efficiency
now
here. It's going for level 2 supply yard of production. Very nice. Go for Rangers now. Which I would not be opposed to a squad of Rangers at the moment. Sniper dead? Nope, Sniper's not dead. 2 kill. Veterancy 2. I mean, he sort of started blobbing when you start blobbing first. Because I saw beforehand the rifle squads were sending 1s and 2s around the map, and then all 5 of the Panzer Grenadiers are right there. Yep. Rifle squads do fall back there, very wounded. Yep, I agree. That's not nice. No thanks. I'm a guy.
At your service.
Sorry.
Got ground activity over here.
You now have the M1AT gun receiving a bit of damage there. No landmine to help protect him. You will get the crew.
Casualties being reported.
Let's see now. What do we see over here? We got 3 Panzer Grenadiers. You lost 2 squads of Panzer Grenadiers. There's a light TF track, mortar half track. A wounded Kettengrad. It has lots of Luftwaffe ground force as well. Not sure when that went down. Another 2-2 deployed on the field. Rocket squads are seeing a bit of damage from retreat. We'll drop a couple models. The squad will likely not get wiped out. That looks like some fresh riflemen here. Just being reinforced.
Ready for deployment.
No music's being played, so I'm probably going to switch players. Yeah, it's quite a bit of munitions here. Maybe a good idea to just spam out the butterfly bombs. It's a very cost-effective ability. And his opponent does currently... We'll have to deploy another engineer for a land minesweeper. US player right now does have a good amount of manpower. Not really enough, a lot of munitions there, but got another off-map... Nope, that's the butterfly bombs. Very nice. Butterfly bombs are just a pretty good landmine. Mines, I should say.
We have territory.
That's here does fall back there. Got the 2-2s moving around. And he does try to hit the last known location there. We'll detonate some of these butterfly bombs. Actually pretty good. That's one way to defuse some landmines. By blowing them up. Kettengrad receiving a bit of damage there.
Losing ground out there.
Taking fire!
Flame Engineer does fall back now.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
And now these 2-2s advancing forward. You got these 2 Panzer Grenadier squads. On the way forward, you got the 2 snipers on the field.
Rifle.
That's one time. Snipers would be pretty good. He got a good number of kills on the 2-2s. Maybe so for some more landmines to reach and just help protect the snipers from being overran. Or use them as bait for the 2-2s to get taken out by other assets.
What are my coordinates?
Looks like the 105 Howitzer does have efficiency too. Has one tank kill. I'm not sure from what from. But everything his opponent's been going for you is a light vehicle.
Rifle squad has the objective. Steady up,
Rifle squad does find some of these butterfly bombs. Sort of surprised to find those two. Kettengrad is pushed way forward.
We got a full combat load.
No additional engineer on the field just yet.
What are my
Does either recapture the AT gun. Finds a miss there. Rifle squad here provides some good spotting. If we put on Fog of War, he can see about that far. Mortar half tracks so immediately retaliating. Sniper versus butterfly bombs?
Sniper here.
Not yet. True, but I like seeing the Wehrmacht landmines or the US landmines. That's a little bit more satisfying. It's easy to lose a sniper to butterfly bombs because that's a bunch of small little bombs there.
Objective secure. Rifle squad defending. Rifle squad has the objective.
Rifle squad push way forward. Still got some butterfly bombs in this region. That may be a different group of them, honestly. Because I don't think they spread out that wide, do they? That could be another group, or maybe the scatter's just really bad. Or really good, I suppose, in that case. Damage and crit there onto the mortar half track.
We got contact.
Mortar half track may go down, does go down to small arms fire, and does fall back. Off of power shoot raining on in. This Panzer Grenadier may get hit. He does appear to have 4-man squads research, very nice. Ooh, Luftwaffe ground forces got hit. Kettengrad goes down to the AT gun. Sniper here, snipers may get spotted by the 222. Panzer gonna push away forward. Got tank people in up one field. A Sherman tank or even Sherman crocodile wouldn't be that bad. Grenades though, get some small damage there onto the, or good damage onto those Panzer Grenadiers. This round squad may get wiped out here.
Reinforcements ready to roll.
And here comes the off-map combat group. Let's see what he gets.
Painkiller here.
Rangers are good, Riflemen are good, Mortar, meh, and the Hellcat, useful, but honestly, a little bit overkill in this composition against Greyhound, against these 2-2s. A Greyhound probably would have been a little bit better than the Hellcat. It's one of the few times I say Hellcat not really just overkill. Let's take out that 2-2 with the Hellcat, very nice. Rifle squad moving around.
Time for the fight. Tank hunter here.
Bit of damage there. Does get a hit there onto the Panzer Grenadiers. Of course, the Hellcat does come upgraded with the Pinto mount.
Taking one of our points. Ready.
Rangers could, probably should be upgraded with Thompsons. Right now, the more not upgrading them make us pretty good for anti-tank. Upgraded Thompsons, it's a bit hard to make them anti-tank as the bazooka models get dropped. They don't swap around the units. That's just a joke. When I say you can use Bergen-Tikas to recover Kettengrads, I don't mean that literally. Somebody actually listened to my advice. Yeah, very hard counter to 2-2-2.
Men are formed up, sir.
He is going to be upgraded to Thompsons, very nice. Does get a bounce there. The hull-mounted machine gun, I believe, can suppress reasonably well, going for the light TF track. I wonder where there's some 2-2 carcasses up there. He should have immediately went up there. Like I said, best use a Bergen-Tika to recover the Kettengrads, and he did it. Or Magic Anime Girl, so she did it. Light TF track does go down, can't be recovered by the Bergen-Tika.
Enemy unit down.
No sticky bombs there onto the Bergen-Tika just yet. Hellcat push way forward.
Hellcat, ready. I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Bergen-Tika can draw a lot of fire from that Hellcat. 2-2 getting a bit of damage over here. Light TF track has not been recovered, so you may want to get this Bergen-Tika to recover Light TF track to fight the Hellcat. Kettengrads going around, capture some flanks, very nice. 2-2 getting a bit of damage from the Rifleman. Oh, I think I heard some butterfly bombs. Yep, some butterfly bombs were found by the Rifleman. Good number of models to drop there. Let's get a 30 cal placement here. You think the 2-2 got killed off there? That's possible. I wasn't really paying attention to it. You now have the good suppression there, and I think the Pinto mount of the Hellcat will help maintain suppression. So these units are not going anywhere anytime soon. Making sure you're getting some nice and cooked sauerkraut. And those forces do fall back now. This Kettengrad is seeing a bit damage there. Does take out this Kettengrad.
Stand firm, allies. The battle is ours.
I think there was a Kettengrad there. Maybe it was just 2-2. Do have Panthers now deployed on the field. The Panzer player doesn't have a lot of VPs remaining. This Kettengrad can't capture the point there. We'll get annihilated by the HMG emplacement. Got double capture right now against the Axis player, so that's going to be quite a bit of a countdown. He does have another light TF track on the field as well. I think it was recovered by the Bergen-Tika. Rangers forward, they do have the Thompson upgrade. Will actually make some a little less effective versus vehicles as the bazooka models go down. They will not swap out the bazookas. You now have the Alpha Power Troop running on in, trying to stop with these units. Rolls a miss there. Get a bit of damage on that Panther. Good hits on the light TF track. Light TF track does go down. Central VP being captured on up. Panther receiving some good fire and goes down to Alpha Power Troop. This point has been captured up, resulting in double capture against the Axis player. This point is being captured up, but once that, this game's probably over. Bazooka does roll a bounce there.
We are losing a sector.
Hellcat, read you.
Enemy unit down.
Oh, and Kettengrad does go down to the Hellcat. No, clearly the Hellcat's a good hard counter to the Kettengrads, right? Do now have the Hellcat receive a bit of fire there. He does have enough manpower and population space for the off-map combat group, but he probably shouldn't go it. He's actually pretty high in population. Hellcat's about to go down. Does go for off-map combat group, gets himself another Hellcat, which will be useful. AT gun, another mortar, and a rifleman. These Hellcats will be useful versus these Panthers now.
We are losing a victory point.
Yep, but I don't think that sniping ability was... It's something that can be a bit hard to get it off. And light abstract first went down to rifleman, not to the Hellcat, so... Panther does go down there. Does capture up this VP over here. Now being decaptured. Well, this is decaptured. That would be in the game. I don't know why this person's so angry. He wasn't using exploits or anything like that. It was a fair game. He won fair and square. And that is the end of the replay. This is Andgrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.